What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Lost, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. And in this video, we are doing the Moon Gem Challenge quest. And finally, Global gets a Moon Gem. And it really sucks for Global because, and I'm really hoping that this implements over to Global. But in JP, we get a whole lot more Moon Gems than what Global does every, like, what, 2 or 3 months. Because in JP, we get one in Coliseum. We get a couple in high score challenges, depending on, you know, whatever rank it is that you get whenever the high score challenge finishes. And of course in Hades Cup, whenever it is released, we do get at least 2. So that's about an average of 4, maybe 5, just depending on whatever quest comes out each month. So I'm really hoping that that does transfer over to Global, and that they kind of, you know, they get the hint like, hey, we want to get our reverse Keyblades to 35. Give us more Moon Gems. Like, we want more, like, not per se content, but we want more quests to be able to obtain these gems. So anyways, in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my heavy damage dealing setup, which is going to be my Fenrir with my triple cast Kyrie EX, my Era, whose ability transfers over to the next turn, which is a good thing for me. I got my HC Xion, who's going to be copying my Warrior of Lights for that extra minus upright defense down by 2, so there's going to be 4 in total every turn. And then I was going to use my Hercules B, but the thing is though, my Hercules B has a luck skill on it, and it has extra attack. So I don't want to get rid of that luck skill for a potential raid medal if I do get raid traits. It would be perfect right now, actually, in this challenge. I would use that instead of my Sora and Kyrie EX because of that crazy multiplier. So that extra attack is going to hurt me when it comes to gauges and whatnot, because it does 7, even though it does restore a couple. But I don't want to take that risk, so I just decided to go ahead and use my Sora and Kyrie EX because it does have a good multiplier going up against one enemy. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. After I do complete this run, I will be attempting to turtle the Assault Dragon to see if I can find a setup for anybody who is trying to turtle, who doesn't have enough power to be able to take care of this guy. One thing for sure is, you know, of course, you can't copy, I mean, unless you can, you can't really copy whatever setup I do find that's going to be effective against this guy. But it'll kind of give you an idea at least to maybe figure out something on your guys' end with whatever medals you have at your disposal. So anyways, so far I'm doing pretty good against this guy. I was 700 bars from almost doing half of his HP, so that actually would have been pretty good to be able to tackle it in 2 turns, but it looks like we are doing it in 3, which is perfectly fine. As long as my second chance on my Kyrie procs, we should be good to go. So I'm gonna let this play through. I'm gonna see what kind of crazy damages I do against this guy. My Era is doing, oh wow, almost 3 mil. That's not bad. Alright. Then my Warrior of Light with HC Xion is doing 1 mil. And I believe it does 8 hits, so that's about 8 million damage. And then my Warrior of Light itself is doing almost 2 mil. That's pretty good. Okay, 2.6, not bad. Now the one thing about the Assault Dragon is that every turn, sweet, second chance proc. Every turn it buffs itself a little bit, so that's one of my concerns when it comes to attempting to turtling this enemy. So, but I think either ways, I can see right now the way for me to be able to turtle this guy will most likely be using HC Zexion and even Chicken Little. Another meta that you can't use if you don't have either is the Flash Medal, I believe is what his name is, from Union Cross. Because if a lot of you guys already know that, nice, beat it. A lot of you guys already know that there are farmable medals. They are old medals, except for Flash, which is new but kind of old, or very old, because it's a tier 2 medal. But Flash lowers the strength of an enemy by 1 tier for 1 turn. So if you manage to have a copy medal to be able to lower its attack so that, you know, you won't get easily killed, that could be another option as well. But We completed it with my Fenrir setup, 300 jewels, 1 magic broom, and 1 moon gem. It would have been nice if we could get 3 magic brooms, because I know in JP they don't give us a magic broom, they give us a Mickey and broom, so it's kind of disappointing that they give us a magic broom. So, but anyways, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to figure out a setup with whatever metals that I have, and then if it works, I will show you guys here in just a bit. Alright guys, so I found myself a setup that is able to turtle this guy in about 4 to 5 turns. Basically, I have my KHUx for my buffs. I do have my HD Vanitas who has extra attack, so it's going to be copying my HD Zexion. So basically, it's being proc 3 times. I do have my Chicken Little, and it doesn't have double cast, but again, if you don't have Chicken Little, if you don't buy VIP, or if you're a free-to-play player, you can farm the Flash Metal that is in Union Cross, and if you manage to get extra attack, you basically have a Chicken Little right there. And then of course for my damage dealing metals, I have my Warrior of Light and my HD NA form sword that is copying, so I can get in that extra -2 upright defense down against the Assault Dragon. Now, before I jump into this, I want to let you guys know, and I need to get you guys' confirmation on this, because I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed this. I did watch another video or two to see if it is actually true or not, but I want to hear from the community's view. Basically, I noticed an attack pattern with the Assault Dragon, and so what it is on the first turn that it attacks you, it uses its flamethrower attack. Then in the second, third, and fourth turn, it uses his bomb attack, which by the time you get to that, you should be able to take the hits. But then on the fifth attack that he does, he goes back to the flamethrower attack. But I'm wanting to know is if anybody else who is watching this video or just knows anybody who has noticed the same attack pattern whenever you're trying to complete the moon quest through turtling methods. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because I am very, very curious to know if it is the same pattern for everybody else. But anyways, let's jump into this. Before I attack or commence the attack on the Assault Dragon, I want to show you guys my setup when it comes to skills and whatnot. Again, of course, my extra attack HD Vanitas is copying my Zexion. My Zexion has defense boost 3 max, and if you don't have defense boost 3 max, defense boost 2 should be okay, but it all depends on RNG and if this guy decides to land any critical hits. If not, you can always slap on a defense boost 2 just like that is not maxed. If not, a defense boost 4, whatever defense boost that you have, if you don't have it at max, it's all basically RNG from there. And then after that, you know, I got my attacking medals with attack skills, my second chance 2 on my Kyrie, and so that's about it. So when it comes to the attack pattern, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what exactly that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna let this go ahead and go through, and you're gonna see that I am getting my buffs in, I am getting the debuffs on him. Basically, the main focus is to increase your PSM defense buffs, and then lowering the general attack of the Assault Dragon. Zexion only does it by 1, but Chicken Little does it by 2. But if you did manage to get an extra attack on HD Zexion, but you don't have a copy metal, you should be okay. And again, if you don't have Chicken Little, the Flash Metal in Union Cross, just farm it. Try to get as much copies as you can, and then try getting extra attack on it, and then you should be good with that. All right. So as you guys saw already, it did the flamethrower attack. So now we're gonna go into the second turn of this guy. And again, like I said, in the next 3 turns when he attacks me, he should be using his bomb attack. But we're about to confirm it right now. This is the 3rd time that I'm actually doing this run. So this will kind of give me a little bit more confirmation. But again, I definitely want to hear from you guys, and because I really want to know if this is actually true, because if it is, then for future events when we're gonna have to deal with the Assault Dragon, we now know that it does this flamethrower attack every 4 attacks or 3 attacks, whatever math. whatever the actual pattern is. You're like 1 flamethrower attack, 3 bombs, 1 flamethrower. So yeah, about every 3 turns or 4 turns. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. So anyways, right there, as you see, it did the bomb attack. So I'm gonna let it play through. I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna just watch the screen, and hopefully, if my deduction is correct, then it should be doing the bomb attack again. Just also as a notice as well, if you don't have Warrior of Light, I would say that you could probably try using a shared Warrior of Light, but sadly in this event you can't use friend medals. So my recommendation is, if you don't have a good, that heavy damage dealing Warrior of Light, there are other options that you can use, like Hercules V. You can also use, say, Genie, even though the damage is going to be reduced because he is speed. But either ways, any heavy damage dealing medal with a very high multiplier should do you good against this guy. So this is going to be, I believe, the 3rd attack or 2nd attack, one of those two. But as you can see, he is doing the bomb attack, and I am taking his hits with ease. The only bad thing about this this assault dragon is that every turn, whenever he attacks, he busts his general attack by 2, I believe. So as long as you can get his general attack down to -7, you should be good to go. You should be fine in turtling this guy. Okay, so I believe now we are in. Yep. So now he's using his flamethrower attack again. So second chance should proc here, which it did. Thankfully, I have second chance 2. I can always keep forgetting to put second chance 3 on it. But and then right here in this turn, I pretty much take care of it. Okay, and that's it, guys. That is the method that I found to be able to turtle the level 2000 Assault Dragon. If you enjoyed the video, and if you got some helpful tips out of this to give you an idea of how to beat this guy, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see some more KHUx content, as always, go ahead and subscribe. And please, 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 to anybody who is turtling this, please pay attention to the attacks of the Assault Dragon, and let me know if this guy is actually doing the same attack pattern as what you just saw in this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video.